so I'm going to come, once I'm done with a few basics, I'm going to come back to this questionnaire. Okay, and I'm going to answer as much as possible, right? Okay, so I have covered a little bit here, and I'm going to also talk about the integration and the automation, lead capture, how I do follow-ups, or how you can automate the follow-ups and like so. Okay, all right, perfect. So let me just open up another one. So if you want to go ahead and implement HubSpot CRM, HubSpot gives what they call as the free HubSpot CRM. So HubSpot CRM is one of the very, very few CRM which is actually free. And it's actually free, they mean it. When they say it, they mean it. The CRM side of it is absolutely 100% free. There is no cliff, there's nothing attached to it, So if you want to start right now, you can start right now. So there is a free HubSpot CRM here. All you have to do is just go and click on the free HubSpot CRM, and it will take you to the steps. You have to just simply follow the steps to create an account for yourself, right? So this is how the HubSpot website looks like. Okay, I can go ahead and I can get the free CRM. I have to, either you can use an email address, password, or you can use, just a Google sign in, like the way I'm doing it. So I'm just creating a HubSpot CRM right now, so I already have a HubSpot CRM with this particular account. So, of course, it's going to not let me, but I've already opened up another HubSpot CRM account, which is this, okay? So I've already initially signed up. Okay, this is a free HubSpot CRM. Okay, this is my personal, I've used my personal Gmail account. If you have a company email, you can use the company email as well. This is what my HubSpot ID is. And if I go into account and billing, I'm using free tools, right? Okay, so I'm basically using the free tool. I've used my personal ID to create this one. Okay, so I've got some free marketing tools, free sales tool, free service tools, free content tools. So they give a bunch of stuff for free. Okay, so that's it. It's very simple. Okay, now once you create an account in HubSpot, which is this is how it's going to look like once you sign up into a HubSpot account. Okay, you will see something like this. On the left hand side, you will see a bunch of modules. Okay, so as you can see, there are different modules here. Correct? Each module represents something. So let me tell you one thing. HubSpot started as a CRM, but now it is a complete, comprehensive business service providing solution. Okay, it is not just a CRM. It is a sales hub. It is a marketing hub. It is a content hub. You can build websites in HubSpot. You can build landing pages. You can run ads through HubSpot. You can do a bunch of stuff through HubSpot. Okay, but the core of it, the center of it is always, the CRM. So this is the CRM which sits in the center, and they have built everything, around it. Okay. So I'm going to go through this one by one, and I'm going to explain what these are and what are free and what is not free. I'm going to explain that as well. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. Okay. All right. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, I've got too many tabs open actually. So, okay. All right. So before I get into the software itself, let me just go through the products quickly. Okay. What I was talking here is that HubSpot is not just a CRM, it is a complete solution for business. So it has what we call as the marketing hub, the sales hub, the service hub. You can do service management as well, something like Zendesk and ServiceNow. Content hub, that means you can create content, landing pages, website in HubSpot, right? And they have also a bundle. They have got a smart CRM. Now they have an AI-powered CRM software. So they also have a commerce hub. So they have integrated this recently. So if you want to start an e-commerce company, then possibly you should take this particular module and not just the CRM, right? So maybe you can, if you can just take these two together, possibly it will help you. Okay, but I'm not going to cover the e-commerce part as of now. This is a separate discussion altogether. And then they have what we call as the operations hub. I'm going to talk about this as well. They have also have a BI tool, business intelligence tool called Breeze. It's a very powerful tool, but they only give it to enterprise customers on this one. And they also have an app marketplace, right? I'm going to talk about all of this in a while. Okay. So if I go down, they also have this calendar booking system, which is absolutely free. So you can use that as well, and it is completely integrated by default with the CRM. Okay. On top of that, you can have dashboard and reporting software, deal management, company insight. So you've got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now, let me just quickly go through the software itself. Okay. Once you are signed up in this is how the UI looks like. On the left-hand side, you get the CRM and all the things under the CRM absolutely free. So we have contacts, companies, deals, tickets. Okay, so I'll explain you one by one what these are. All right. And then we have list. List is for email marketing. Then we have inbox where you can have all the messages, calls. You can even call from HubSpot. If you integrate it with some third party, you can do the direct calling from HubSpot itself. Then task, you can create task and manage the task just like any project management tool, task management tool. You can do that in HubSpot as well. And they have what we call as the playbooks, which is a sales hub feature we are going to cover in this call. And then they have a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so this is part of the CRM which you are going to get. Most of the stuff you get it for free except the playbook, for which you need an upgrade. Other than that, if you don't see this particular arrow, that means it's free and it is there and you can use it right away. Okay, it takes less than 2 minutes to set up an HubSpot account. Next up is marketing. You see, so you can run campaign. When I say campaign, it is generally email campaign, but you can integrate WhatsApp integration and SMS integration as well as part of the campaign. It's totally possible. You can send email. You can even run social media management. So it has got a inbuilt social media management tool like Social Pilot, and another social media management tool. But of course, it is not free. You have to go with Marketing Hub Professional in order to get that particular tool. It has got ads. That means you can integrate HubSpot with your ad accounts, Google ad account, LinkedIn ad account, Twitter ad account, and like so on. And you can directly run ads from HubSpot. You can do that. That's possible. They have event also for event tracking, just like what, GTM is. So Google has its own event tracker called GTM, Google Tag Manager. So HubSpot also has its own event tracking. So you can take the code, you can put it in the website, and HubSpot tracks everything, which is going on in terms of events, clicks, form submission, a bunch of stuff that typically something like Google Tag Manager does. HubSpot has its own inbuilt feature. If you can put the code in your website or in your app, it does a lot of stuff. It has form. That means, you can build forms in HubSpot itself, and you can embed the form in your website and other places. And you can, start capturing your leads. It has what we call as the buyer intent. That means, it basically gives you a signal. I don't think so. Today's call is the right call to discuss this. Maybe in the next webinar, I'm going to cover this, separately. It's a separate topic altogether. It has lead scoring as well, but of course it comes in the professional plan. So lead scoring is also very good. One good example is, you are a travel industry, you're in the travel industry and you send people on tours, and there are certain tours which are more expensive than other tours, right? So if somebody has an inquiry for a tour which is more expensive than other tours, then you can add a score to that particular lead, saying that, hey, you know what, add 10 points if they are looking for a honeymoon package, add 5 points if they are just single person, looking for a solo trip. I mean, no offense there. When I say that, of course, this is just an example. But the point is, it's up to you how you want to do the lead scoring. there are multiple ways of doing lead scoring. I have worked with customer in which some of them, they were doing lead scoring based on the geography. For example, if you are a local business, right? So based out of Kolkata, okay, in a particular locality. And if somebody from Kolkata in that particular locality calls you or, puts up an inquiry, you put up a lead score, say 20 points. And if somebody outside of Kolkata is doing it, they may not be a perfect client. Okay, so then possibly you will, put a score which is lower than that. So the possibilities are endless. Okay, it's totally up to the business how they define that they're going to score the leads. The idea of scoring the lead is that you prioritize the leads over each other. So for example, if you've got 10 leads and you don't know where to start, the lead scoring will help you prioritize the lead in a way that you focus on the most important lead first, and then you move on from there. Okay, that's what lead scoring is in a synopsis. And then we have journeys. You can build a journey like a funnel journey, and it has also got marketing analytics. We are not going to cover analytics today. As I told you, HubSpot is a very big software. If you try to cover everything, it's going to take the whole night for me to do that. And possibly even then I'll not be able to do that. Next up, content. So HubSpot has what we call as the content hub. As you can see, most of the stuff is that you need to upgrade, but some of the stuff is free. That means you can create website pages for free, and you can create landing pages for free.